It weren't even in the top 200. Nothing. Terrible. Completely flopped. Then I got sectioned off the back of it. That's how hard it hit me. And up until that point, I had never failed at anything. My identity and my confidence and my self-esteem had came from everything that I was doing. So when that got taken away, I felt like I was personally hit.
You had so much going on. Band gets signed.
Yeah.
Then what happens?
Band gets signed in 2010, was on fire. So we started the group in 2007, 8. It took us 2 years. Literally happened so quick. Because we were so new and no one had seen a group like us. Three black boys from Tottenham. We used to do this thing called a freeway where we finish each other's lines. So you don't even know where you're looking. Like it was just crazy. We did it on the Westwood.
Yeah.
So we was gaining bigger traction. Then 2010, everyone was saying you need to get signed. At that time, you needed a deal. The only way you was going to get on TV, get on radio, a record label had the keys to all of that. Now there's no gatekeepers, but then you needed a major to get out to the country. So everyone is like, you've done so well on the underground. For you to cross over, you need a major. We started having all these meetings, but we couldn't get a deal. They kept telling us, we don't know what to do with you guys. We've never had a group like you lot. Because you know the traditional bands is like, take that and, Backstreet Boys. And then in comes this grime band. We don't know what to do with you guys. Luckily, this guy called Rooney from Risky Roads, there used to be this grime DVD called Risky Roads. It's legendary. Your friend will know about it. He got this investment from these 2 billionaires. And he decided to sign us at the perfect time when we needed him. He signed us 2010, put us on tour with Chipmunk. Chip was huge those times as well. Absolute superstar. Chip, thankfully, put us on tour with him, which was a big jump for us because we was doing club shows with 50 people. Go on Chipmunk's tour, it's like 2,000 people a night. Then we decided to release a single, which was called We Know. I don't know what we thought we knew, but it was called We Know. We released a single on the 10th of October, 2010, 10-10-10. We picked that special day. We even had it in our hair. Was walking around with 10-10-10 engraved in our hair. Yeah. The other band member had We Know. Like we had different things just to promote the single. The single came out, didn't sell nothing. It wasn't even in the top 200. Nothing. Terrible. Completely flopped. Then the record label was like, I don't think we want to release another single. We was like, you can't just. We look at the level we're at. Like, if you lot disappear, obviously we didn't say this, but this is what I'm thinking in my head. If you lot just leave us high and dry at this level now, we're F.
So what I'm always interested to hear about that process, right? Yeah. Which is ironic because I'm the least process-driven person in the world. Yeah. But when you get signed, you get a chunk of money.
No, we didn't get a chunk of money.
So that's what I'm. So what happens? So they put money into the record. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So they pump money into the record. For you three, at that point, what is the process around getting paid, right? Because you're working.
We wasn't getting paid.
No, but what is the process around getting paid? So that flops.
Yeah.
If that takes off, how do you get paid? Because I would imagine if you're getting signed,
they would have got their money back for everything they've spent.
And then
off the back of, we would have got paid.
So, but...
Up until that point, we weren't getting. No one was getting paid. But we was just excited for the opportunity,
of course,
to continue the momentum.
Of course, but it's like being in a football club, right? At an academy, I would imagine. Yeah. When you get signed, your mentality says, "We've made it." Yeah. Ultimately,
like, so say it was like a football club. The deal we would have got was, we can't give you no money, but we can get you to play against Arsenal, Manchester, Liverpool. Yeah. We would have thought, do you know what? Yeah. Okay, we'll make money later, but I want to play against Ronaldo. So that's what happened. We didn't get money, but we're going to pay for your tours. We're going to pay for your album. And you're going to get to perform in front of thousands and live your dream. And we took that.
And your mindset, the three of you then, I would imagine was very much like, we are loving life. It is fun. We are enjoying making music. We're enjoying the company. It's the dream, right?
Yeah. We didn't know about the business side.
But that's what I was going to ask. It's like, it's also, I would imagine you're full-time. It's a profession, right, that you are doing. Very difficult. And when you think something's going to take off, how did that hit you when it didn't?
We know the story. We know the story. I got sectioned off the back of it. That's how hard it hit me. And up until that point, I had never failed at anything. To that, well, not failed. It wasn't really a failure, but you can tell how I was looking at it. Because all my friends knew that, like, you just got, like, they saw the difference. We just saw you on MTV. You just invited us all to your video shoots. You had cranes there. Do you remember Crane Camera? the camera that have on movie sets that like spin.
Yeah,
we had a crane at our video shoot.
Yeah.
Like it was just a whole different level. So like people know when you drop in levels. You know when you see your mate change a car to a downgrade and it's not a rental, you know like, okay, something's not working at work. So it's like we dropped. I was like at home all the time.
So would you say you, in terms of dropping levels, as a person, you were different, or your artistic level had dropped?
Artistic level had dropped, but it affected me as a person because
Right.
my identity was tied to the artistic stuff.
Yeah.
It weren't separated. You know, there's some people that separate their work and their identity.
Of course.
My identity and my confidence and my self-esteem had came from everything that I was doing. So when that got taken away, I felt like I was personally hit.
Yeah, yeah.
If that makes sense.
And you're in a team, right? You're in a team of 3 people.
Yeah.
Were you the only one it really hit, or did it hit the 3 of you? How did that
It
relationship?
hit the 3 of us, but I was the only one that it hit to the degree it hit because I was the only one that never had nothing to fall back on.
Right.
So one of them was a solo artist before the group,
yeah.
Double S.
Yeah.
He's the main face of the group.
Yeah.
So like people was always hitting him up for features on the side anyway.
Yeah.
Then another one called Vertex. He shot a lot of grime artist music videos.
Right.
He's a video director on the side.
Yeah.
So he shot Tinty Strider's Mainstream Money.
Yeah.
He shot Chipmunk and N-Dub's I'll Defeat You.
Yeah.
He shot Oopsie Daisy.
Yeah.
So like he was, you know, a director on the side. Yeah. I was the only one that was just banking on Marvel, the group, to work. And so anything that went wrong slightly, my heart is like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course.
Because I had no college. I didn't go to university. When all my friends was going to university, I chose that I'm going to do this music thing. And what's difficult, now I realise it now that I'm a solo artist, when you're a solo artist, you've got so much more control. It's like it's in your hands. Whereas like when you're in a group, if we've got an interview to go to and one of them is taking an hour late to get ready, you can't really, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So can you imagine that anxiety and stress every single time? Yeah. I've got my verse ready, but I'm just hoping that you two play your part.
Yeah.
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 I mean?
You're out of control a little
You're out
bit.
of control.
How quick was the drop off? Like talk us through that.
So we got signed.
You were here.
Yeah.
And like what did it look like and how quick did that happen?
You told us you were walking in houses with Drake and
yeah.
Who else? There was loads of other
Rihanna, Tyler the Creator,
I mean,
Amber Rose.
I'm not being funny, but there was an element of a human element where you are sat there going,
"This is
we've made it."
Yeah.
Right.
It's about to happen.
Yeah.
Of
The
course.
thing that you've dreamt about in your bedroom for all these years
And worked so hard for.
Is about to happen.
Yeah.
On a major scale.
Yeah.
And it was the fact that the single didn't go well.
Yeah.
That was it.
And
that one thing.
And then we got dropped the year after. We got signed 2010. We got dropped 2011. Then we did a tour with Skepta at the end of that year. Skepta wasn't Skepta now though.
Right.
But who's still big. Yeah. But I mean, like, we did a tour with Skepta that year, so Skepta was loving what we was doing. He took us and Kreps and Conan on that tour. So can you imagine how we felt seeing Kreps and Conan after that just explode?
Yeah.
They went to America and all sorts.
Killed it. So Kreps and Conan was going up. They were the next rising stars. And we was like on our way down. Yeah. And I got sectioned after that Skepta tour. And I think I know why. It's because in my mind, I kind of knew that, like, we're not going to see a tour like that for a very long time.
How did people around you react? You know, because I would imagine if you're on tour with people, Skepta, then Kreps and Conan, then people, probably quite close to them, right?
Yeah.
And then you're seeing them explode, they're seeing you go the other way. That's got to be tough for them as well as you.
Yeah.
And like, you're in this horrible cycle of like, I don't know how to get out of it.
Yeah.
Which is why you probably ended up where you did, right?
Yeah, definitely. And the people around us is like, they didn't really say nothing, but I know a lot of conversations was being had behind the scenes that like them was falling off. And I remember we tried to do a show and we sold 4 tickets. You remember what you said about not selling?
Yeah.
We sold 4 tickets. And that's when I realised that, okay, because we never did a show as a group, which is at the height, we should have done at least one show, but we never did a show. But I remember we tried to do a show after all of the hype's gone and we sold like 4 tickets. And I think those 4 tickets was basically the nail in the coffin to say like, you lot are out of your moment. Like you're officially out of your moment. Then the group broke up.
How was that?
Group breaking up?
Because I would imagine you're like brothers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You are like you're saying there, like if I'm late for a meeting, he's fuming with me, and because he's not in control.
And we had been working on this for the past 5 years.
Of course, so like
6 years.
You are in each other's lives. So not only are you losing your professional, everything you want to do, you're also losing your brothers.
And can you imagine my fear of what's going to happen next after the group breaking up?
Of course,
because I had never stood on my own. I couldn't even. I used to look into the future and not see anything.